What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our Throttur Reykjavik save. We are here, June 27th. Just finished that game. You can see at the bottom against Valor, 2-2 draw. But that means that the July transfer window is coming up, and that means we're gonna lose some guys, and the Champions League is here. So we'll start with who we're coming up against. It's already on screen. We have drawn St. Pat's in the Champions League first round of qualifying, so definitely a winnable game in my opinion. I think we can take down St. Pat's, get that win, but we'll have to see. But to recap where we've been through this season, in the league we're unbeaten for a while. Our only loss recently has been Fram in the Cup, which I rotated to the side quite a bit, but as you can see, we've picked up a lot of draws since the start of the season. Lost to Fylkir first game of the season, and then win against IBV, draw against HK, beat Valor, Stjarnan, drew Bretteblik and Fram, beat Vestri, Stjarnan, FH, Davik Renner in the Cup, and then drew Vikinger, beat Keflavik, IBV, drew Fylkir, lost to Fram in the Cup, HK we won, and Valor we drew. So we currently sit, if I go to the match day or club, here we go. If we get to the league, you can see here we currently sit second, 3 points behind FH once again. Just that one draw, or that one loss, but 6 draws is not good enough. We scored 32 goals, so we've been putting them in the back of the net, but we will score a lot at one time, and then we'll have a bad game where we pick up a draw. In terms of stats, you can see here we've got a lot of games played between a lot of guys. Subotic 6-4, Odgerson 5-3, Floki Finn Bogeyson 9 goals, one assist. Afdorsen was 6-4. There was a few times where we had some heavy injuries. Recently returned Samson Akinyola has been out for 2 months with a torn meniscus, so he's not played at all recently. If you look here, you've got Subotic with 4 weeks, Loki Oscarsson with 3 weeks in there. Thorhaldsen was out for 2 weeks, Loki Oscarsson another 2 weeks there. And then Akinyola has also been out for 2 months. So a lot of injuries this season, which has definitely stalled things. We also had a little spell where Canal, Jeffs, I think it was Odgerson, and somebody else, I don't remember exactly who it was, maybe an Oscarsson, I don't remember, but those 4 main guys that were all on international duty, and we had 2 games to play. So it's been tough. Valdorsen has got the 17. He's now 17. He's got 2 goals, 1 assist. He ended up becoming our youngest goal scorer in club history with his first goal of his career. So he's been making some appearances off the bench, even a couple starts. I think both of the starts have been in the Cup, but you can see all the way down here, Akinyola's at 7 goals, 3 assists, but he's only played 11 games this season. So it's been a roller coaster of a season, but I'm ready to go ahead and get into Champions League. Unfortunately, I do believe Loki Oscarsson is going to go, as I've got guys coming in on trial to replace him. I already got a bid for Oscarsson before the window was even open, which is why I came back before July 1st. It was from Southampton. They bid like 35K, and they pretty much were like, Oscarsson was fine with me turning it down because of it not being what we promised. I think it was 165,000. So that's the minimum. As I just saw, PSG made another offer for him. I'm gonna try to get him back on loan to the end of the season, but we'll have to go ahead and see, as they offer 44, which is not enough as well. Alright, guys, we are here for the St. Pat's game. Oscarsson's still here. We've been getting some bids, but they've been way under the 165,000, so I've just been rejecting them. but I expect that to come really before the next St. Pat's game, the second leg of this tie. But we're here at the first leg. I believe it's going to be away from home, so we're going to go with this lineup. Akinura is still not fit, so Finn Bogason up top with Odgerson, Sobotic, and Kanal. Oscarson, Illich, Soka, Dorhalsen, Yamwego, Traore, and Bernabe in that bigger bench. So some youth and some extra guys there, including Gudmundsson. So let's get into our first ever European stint, first ever European trip, journey, and all of that. First qualifying campaign. Can we just start with winning a tie? Hopefully we do so here against St. Pat's. Traore to throw this one in to Odgerson. Back to Traore. Whipping it to the back post. Look for Finn Bogason, who heads off the post and touches it back in. But he's going to be offsides. VAR will have a look. Finn Bogason, does he get our first ever Champions League goal? It is awarded. It is Finn Bogason. It's 1-0. Our first European qualifying goal is scored by the 32-year-old veteran Finn Bogason as we lead 1-0 over St. Pat's. Quarter hour gone. Redmond to Lennon. Over to Bresson. Deans. Power. Palmer. Back to Bagley. Back to Power. Palmer's got some space in behind here. Dropping it to Power. Power cuts inside, has a hit, and it's taking the deflection off of Yamaluego and taking it past Bernabe. And St. Pat's have a quick answer, and they make it 1-1. 5 minutes after we took the lead, St. Pat's have gone ahead and scored. Power has a nice pocket of space inside the 18, has a hit. Yamaluego looking to get the block, but tips it past Bernabe. Canal with it now. Whipping it over, switching the play to Odgerson. Over to Traore. Traore back to Yamwego. Illich. Dorhalsen. Canal. Nice turn there. Has a hit, but it's actually not too far wide. But it was quite tame. Malloy was not very troubled on that one. We're at halftime, 1-1. We definitely deserve to have the lead, but we don't. Own goal from Yamwego is unfortunate. We deserve to have the lead. We can definitely get it in this second half. So we need to just keep pushing on, keep playing, and another goal will come. Levy with it on this right-hand side, driving towards the byline. Garrison wins it and clears it away to Finn Bogason. Subotic picks it up. Going 1-on-1 against Lennon here on this left. Gets inside. Lennon takes him down, but the play is going to be played on. Oscarson gets inside the box. Whipping it in. Bounced away from Canal and cleared away by Bagley. And Rooney will turn and look to launch a counterattack for St. Pat's now. It's with Palmer. To Levy. Getting past Traore and Illich and has a hit, but Bernabe's there to hold on. Important that he held on to that one as Rooney was waiting for a loose ball inside that 6-yard box. Lennon to Levy to Palmer. Back to Levy, gets past Traore once again. Cuts inside, tees it up in the back post, but headed away by Dorhalsen. Breslin, Bagley, back to Breslin. Palmer, Power, wide of the goal, not very far. Bernabe, though, he probably had that one covered, but it was not very far. They've started the better of the two teams here in the second half. And that's going to take us to full time. I'm actually very, very disappointed we did not win. 2.65 XG. We absolutely dominated this game, but quite blunt in the final third. Illich picked up an injury, had to come off, so concerned about that. 2 months knee sprain, so very concerning there from him. But we have the second leg at home, and we clearly can beat this team, can clearly beat St. Pat's. So my confidence is still up. Would have been nice to pick up the win there. but it's okay. Still feeling high, still feeling confident, still feeling good about it. So let's get into this Breidablik game and then the second leg of the St. Pat's game as Inter will make another offer of 135k. And I see an offer from Napoli. A lot of offers all at once here. 4 offers: Liverpool, Juve, Napoli, PSG. Multiple of them have hit that mark. So let's get into trying to see if I can get them back. And if I can percent of next sale, they'll take that. So at least Napoli's is going to be offered there. That will end up happening. I'm going to have to negotiate this. I can't just reject it because he will be upset if I just reject it. I'll get 200 and I'll get percentage of next sale and loan back length. Yeah. Reject the Liverpool and Juve offers, and I'm also going to offer him out for over 200,000 with that loan back clause and percentage of next sale. I'm going to 25k and just see someone bites. Oh, here we go. Against Breidablik, we're going to go with I'm going to put Jeff's in as well, actually, but pretty much a slightly changed side. Obviously, Illich is a forced change, but Hamalainen, Jeffs, Hafthorsen, Gudjonsson all come in just as some rotation things to get ready for that second leg. So let's go ahead. Let's get into the second leg here against Breidablik. Need a win in the league as well to keep our title hunt alive. So let's get into it. Oskarsson to Soka. Ravi Soka dropping it back to Jeffs. Jeffs dropping down that right hand side. Whipping it into Finn Bogason, and it's Christian Flocky Finn Bogason with the header at the back post to put us up 1-0 inside 10 minutes. He's been such a good, important signing, especially with Akinwumi being out for months and months with the meniscus injury. Flocky Finn Bogason has been crucial to us. Consistent minutes, serious goal scoring threat. Huge, huge, huge start to this game. Luda to take the goal kick just a few minutes after we went up 1-0. So Breidablik are looking for a very quick response here, and they might get it. It's Christensen in behind. Dorhalsson's recovering, but he has a hit, and Barnaby is able to make the save and push it behind for a corner kick. Hymason, one back by Hamalainen. Hafthorsen gets past Muller, but decides to slow things down as he had plenty of men in front of him. It's Oskarsson now, Gudjonsson. Good ball in behind Finn Bogason. It's Finn Bogason once again. It's his second of the match inside the opening 20 minutes. A fantastic ball from Arne Borg Gudjonsson, and we lead 2-0 now. Huge, huge, huge start to this match. Look at this, Gudjonsson with a great ball in behind. And Finn Bogason running off the shoulder of Sal. He's able to smash it into near post past Luda, and it's 2-0. It's Soka. Just Stefánsson. Back to Soka now. Whipping it in once again, looking for the back post and for Finn Bogason. It's bounced around. It's Gudjonsson. Arne Borg Gudjonsson with a great finish. And it's 3-0 inside the opening 25 minutes. That's brilliant stuff from the boys, and a fantastic finish. The animation on that was beautiful. Great header from Jeffs. Gudjonsson, great first touch. Good whipped finish into that far post, and it's 3-0 early on. Fantastic, fantastic start. Hausen to Muller. Hausen. Muller again. Axie over the top, but Yamwego is there to easily cut that one out as we look to go for another attack here. Hafthorsen. Stefansson, Gudjonsson over to Soka. Jeffs. 1-on-1 with Schindler. Jeffs gets past Schindler to the byline, plays it in, and Finn Bogasson's got his hat trick inside 25 minutes. He has got his hat trick. It's brilliant stuff. Huge, huge goal for him. Huge day for us this moment. Cannot complain with this one. I'm already going to go ahead, turn the intensity down, the tempo down. Get a little bit of time wasting in there. Save our legs for the St. Pat's game. Huge stuff from us early in this game. Koenig with the free kick here right before halftime. Can they bring one back? Header down in. Thorsteinsson getting the goal. Bretteblik get one back. It's 4-1 now. We've definitely, after turning the tempo down and all, have definitely slowed up a little bit, but that's fine because we do lead 4-1 now as we hit the halftime mark. So I'm fine with it. Preserve the legs. I'm going to make some subs before we even get into the second half. Preserve those legs even more, especially the center back. Storholsen is going to be the center back to make way for Ingvarsson. And I'm also going to take out Oskarsson to get him some leg preservation as well. So Gigi Ingvarsson will go ahead and come in for him. So we'll rock with this, continue on for now. And then Valthorsen will definitely be making his way onto the pitch relatively soon. But 4-1 lead at halftime is a great start. Jeffs with it. Running on this right-hand side, losing it out to Schindler. Sal looking for ball up top to Christensen, who gets the flick on, but Ingvarsson's there to whip it further upfield. But Bretteblik have it once again. Christensen over the top. Bjornsson has a hit, and it's wide of the post. Bretteblik looking to get another goal early in here, but wide of the mark there. Ludo with it. Plays it long. Hamelina with a good win on the header. Yamwego to Hafthorsen. In behind the Gudjonsson with a great run. Who whips it in first time to the back post, and it's Finn Bogason again. It's Finn Bogason. It's 4-1, or it's 4 goals for him. 5-1 is the score. Another ball stood up at the back post, and Finn Bogason with a towering header, knocking it down. And it's 4 goals for him. And we lead 5-1. Koenig with the corner kick here. 67 minutes now on the clock. Header at the near post, cleared away. Schindler, Christensen has a hit, and I believe took another deflection or a save there. It says Bernabe got the save. Tipped it wide for a corner kick. Koenig with another corner kick here, whipping to the near post, flicked on. Great flicked on header. And Sal had a good chance in the middle of the goal, but he puts his header wide of the mark. Sal, Schindler, Bjornsson to Schindler again over the top 2. Christensen on the left, who whips it in first time to Thorsteinsson. It's headed away while Gerson picks this up. Stefansson up to Gudjonsson. Over the top, looking for Valthorsen, who gets in behind. Can he get his first goal in the league? He cannot. He is denied the fantastic save from Luda, the 17-year-old striker. Is denied his goal. Hausen whipping it to the back post, and Traore is there to flick it on, but Christensen keeps this one in for Bretteblik, who will put another ball back in, and this one is headed away by Gerson. Sabjornsson back to Halsen. Halsen whipping it again into the middle, and it's Christensen's effort, which goes wide of the post. Good effort, or good chance there for Breidablik to get another goal, but they fail to put it in the back of the net. So we enter the final few moments of this match. Traore's free kick is into the hands of Luda. Breidablik, stat-wise, have been very much on par in this game with us, but our finishing has just been clinical. Finn Bogason's had himself a worldly of a day, and we lead 5 goals to 1. Him getting 4 goals all in his own won this game for us. Jess with 3 assists, Gudjonsson with a goal and 2 assists as we take the 5-1 victory. Great start, great game, and that is exactly what we need heading into this second leg of this St. Pat's tie. So let's go ahead, as things come on into these next few days. Oskarsson will probably end up making his way out in the next few days, probably before that Fram game. So we'll go ahead, see how we get Finn Bogasson getting his goals. Let's get into the St. Pat's game in here a few days. All right, here we go. For the St. Pat's game, we're going to go, Jess is going to stay on the right. Finn Bogasson obviously is up top. Sotic comes back in along with Oddgerson. Oskarsson, Stefansson staying in the middle. Traore back at left back. But another strong side. Finn Bogasson looking to build on his 4 goals in that game against Breidablik. Hopefully getting a couple more here against St. Pat's and taking us to the next round of the Champions League. Traore to Oddgerson. Oskarsson with a great run. Got space in front of him, drops back to Oddgerson. He has a hit, and it's gone in. It's Oddgerson inside 20 seconds, right from kickoff. St. Pat's haven't even touched the ball, and we have got the 1-0 lead. Huge goal. Oskarsson drops it back to Oddgerson. Takes his great first touch inside, has a hit. Takes a deflection off of Redmond past Malloy, but it's 1-0. We take the lead inside 20 seconds. A great start. It's exactly what we needed in this game. Subotic here with a free kick. You'll have a hit. It's another goal. It's a fantastic goal that is from Andres Subotic. He's been in a little bit of a rut of form as of late, but that is a beauty of a free kick, still showing his class at the moment. What a free kick this is. Unbelievable stuff. Over the wall, into the back of the net. It's 2-0 inside 5 minutes. Surely that means we're going to take this one to the next round. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but it's a fantastic start. It's what we needed. Redmond to Levy. Back to Lennon. Palmer. Levy. Won by Subotic. Now we're going to look to spring the attack. Soka's run down that right-hand side. We slow things down a little bit, but he plays a great ball over the top to Jess. He's in behind. It's Jess. It's Liam Doty Jess. And it's 3-0. St. Pat's have no idea what has hit them. Quite frankly, I don't even know what is happening right now. We went through some spells of this season where we haven't been able to score for a couple games. And all of a sudden, we score 5 in the last game. We're up 3-0 inside 12 minutes. And Finn Bogasson doesn't even have a goal. It's Oddgerson. It's Sotic. It's Jess. It's 3-0. It's 4-1 on aggregate inside 12 minutes. Kenny. Won by Oddgerson again. Young Lego to Traore. Up to Stefansson. Stefansson over here to Soka. Jeffs. Gets past Breslin. He's got some space inside the 18. He whips it across, and it's Subotic, and it's 4. Wow, it's 4. It's Subotic, his second goal of the game. Jess getting another assist. A fantastic ball in from Jess. You can see he sized up Breslin. Skips past him quite easily. Gets inside the box. And goes ahead and just whips one in. Subotic with a great finish, kissing the far post on its way in. And it's 4-0. on the day. What a start this has been. Gerson with the corner kick. Can we make it a fifth? Surely not. Whipping it in. Headed away. Oscarson picks us up. Has a hit. It's disallowed from Bogason. Oskarson's hit, I believe, was saved by Malloy. And Finn Bogason tapped it in. But it's definitely going to be offsides based on how things look from my angle here. It is disallowed. It's going to be stay at 4-0. Finn Bogason's denied his goal. Wrestling Ahsoka. Whipping it in. Cleared away. Ahsoka with a powerful header back in. Malloy heads it. Stefansson. Traore. Stefansson. Oskarsson. Traore has a hit this time. And it's going to just clip the crossbar and go over for a goal kick. Lennon back to Redmond. Okay, here. Bagley. Hayes to Levy. Levy back to Hayes. Hayes got some space now. Can St. Pat's cause a little chaos here. Ball in. And it's in from Rooney. And it's 4-1 on the day. 5-2 on aggregate. Rooney gets his goal. We hit half time. Lead 4-1 on the day. 5-2 on aggregate. Gerson, Subotic, Jeffs, and Subotic all getting goals. Fantastic first half from us. We got to keep it up. Definitely don't want to overrule. It's 3 goals in it, which we definitely can make 3 goals just because as they give away a throw in the first passing of the second half. But got to be smart as this game goes on. Going to start making some subs. Probably going to make some big subs as well. Bernabeu with the goal kick. 74 minutes on the clock. It's been a tame second half. I've made the Charles Valdorson, Albertson, Voller, 3 youth guys coming in, as well as Gigi Ingvarsson. Stefansson picked up a bit of a knock, so bringing in Gigi Ingvarsson. Anyway, Oddgerson to Oskarsson, who has a hit, and it's lucky Oskarsson. He's got his goal now to make it 5. It's been a fantastic evening. He deserved the goal as well. He's played well. He's had not a great year in terms of goal contributions, but a fantastic side foot finish there past Malloy, and it's 5-1, and that's going to see the game over. Done and dusted just like that. And that's full time. 5-1 win on the day. 6-2 aggregate. Oddgerson, Subotic, Jeffs, Subotic, Oskarsson all getting goals. Oskarsson, Soka, Jeffs, and Oddgerson with the assist. A fantastic day. Brilliant performance. We're on to the next round, our first ever European trip, and we have made it into the next round. So that means we will have the unfortunate pleasure of playing Crvena Zvezda in the next round. So definitely a massive step up for us in this next round as we played the Slovenian champions, really. I think they were champions again. But absolute powerhouses for sure for Crvena Zvezda. You can see there, all those champions. I think they're not Slovenian. They're Serbian, sorry. Serbian champions, absolute powerhouses from Serbia, Crvena Zvezda. We have them in the next round. I don't know if we win it, if we get knocked out here, if we go into Europe or not. Europa League, I think we do. So that's going to be in the next episode. You can see there the Crvena Zvezda game. So I will get to pass this Fram game between episodes and update on any injuries that come and transfers that come, like Oskarsson, if his deal is sealed. And then we'll get the Crvena Zvezda game in along with Vestry, and then a second leg of the Crvena Zvezda game in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching our first ever European tie, and I will see you guys for the next one against Crvena Zvezda.